$5 billion a year revenue generator than it is right now. The users. Do you think it would have worked if a little bit faster if they would have shared some of that with the users? Probably. There's a good chance, right? That's what we do. And also, as we get into this thing, I want you to get your arms wrapped around this. And I'm sure glad you're here because a lot of people will go, I don't get it. I didn't get it. Okay, good. You're going to help me. All right. You keep me honest too, right? This company is not a network marketing company. This company is a tech company. They are an engineering firm, and I will tell you what their competency and their skills and their experience is. For the last 15 years, they've been in the business of protecting banks from international funds fraud, wire transfer fraud, transactional fraud. They're the guys that come together to make sure that the hackers around the world don't penetrate the banks. And their focus primarily is small to medium size, up to larger banks. And that's been their business. They've never been breached, and they've never had a downtime. Pretty impressive. And what they decided to do, we can get into the history of it, but just to say this, they said, we have got this skill set, that we can take the skills and the competencies and the abilities and the experience, and we can apply it to any market we want because we're engineers. And so they said, we're going to build something of such immense value that everybody's going to want it. Now we got to figure out a way to get it out there. And that's why you're here. We're going to show you how to get it out there. But I want you to show you what you're getting out here. So regardless of where you go, very quickly, you can push on any of these and you can traffic any site. If you want to go up into, where's my search page? Scroll down if you wouldn't mind a little bit, Bill. Yeah, you go. Pull that open there right there. If you want to go check your bank account, or you want to go check your Facebook, or you want to, I don't know, go to YouTube or any of these here, you decide which one you want to launch, you put the query in there, push go, and you can get there anywhere you want. The important point is you never leave our page. And the longer you spend on our page, the more money we make, in which we share with you. Do you think that'll work? Yeah. It works pretty well. Okay, there are some other things we do to drive value, because what we want to do, once we get you here, we never want you to leave, and we want you to be so happy with this thing that you'll tell other people about it. So remember, I'm still working on value. I've not hit massive value here. This is not that big of a deal. The interesting thing is, if I left Science News and I went over to NOAA, they would stop making money and they would start making money. It's an algorithm that determines how many people are there at any given time. The interesting thing is, we don't care where they go, we're always here. You're always in our knothole. Okay, now check this out. Let's see if we can give some people a little bit of happiness. Something happened just the other day, I'll tell you this. If I push that, look at this, I got 321 points. Is this mine? This must be mine. Yeah. 321 points. Did I push the button already today? Okay, oh, that's the next, my wife's. Congratulations, Jeanette, you've just won. Okay, so I push that one, I get points. This one I get entry into a prize, which is every week. This one here I get entry into a monthly prize, which is, there's 4 $250 prizes in one Acer notebook. Let me clear this up for you, because when I looked at this, I thought it was a little bit cheesy, frankly. But that's dumb. But you can see I've never missed a day without pushing the thing, right? Because I pick it up anywhere between 1 point a day and 1,000 points a day just for pushing that button. If I get so enamored with the fit, the feel, the function, the value of this thing that I give it to you and you start to use it, the second I give it to you, they're going to give me a reward of 25 points just to go. And if you give it to her, they're going to give you 25 points. And if you give it to everybody in here, every one of these people, they're going to give you 25 points for every one of them. What are the points? Points are money. You can spend those points in our shopping mall. It's called a smart shopping mall. What can you buy there? Watches, purses, prepaid cards to buy stuff from coffee right on down to whatever you buy with prepaid cards, American Express cards, etc. It's a little gift. It's not massive value, but it's a thank you. All right? This one here, you get 1 entry per day into the weekly prize. And the funny thing happened, a girl in Connecticut, can't remember her name, She just got the free, somebody sent it to California, sent it to Ohio or something. She came home the other day, she saw something up here. I wish I knew where she saw it. It says, you've got something here. Guess what she won? The notebook. I am so mad, because I wanted to win it. But I'm going to go get it next month. Anyway, it's kind of it's a little gift. It's not massive value, but it's a thing to keep you there. And remember, if we go back to the rules, what happens when you're on a web page and you push some buttons? It makes the web page more valuable. The more you click around, the more you check in, the more you stay there, the more the real estate can be sold to who? The advertisers. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure we're all together. And I'm pushing this point of this because I promise you, if you will want this, then you'll want to give it to people. And if you want to give it to people, guess what? My job will be done. I'll just tell you how we're going to pay to do it, and we can all sign up and go home. Okay? So that's the idea here today. All right, now let's go down here to the bottom. This is version 1.0. I will tell you guys, we've already had our first demonstration of 2.0. Everything you see here will come with 2.0 plus about 1,000% more. It's crazy. We posted our first demonstration of version 2.0 on our website. You can see it. And we're going to have our second introduction, and our rollout plan will be live to you guys on Thursday night at 6 p.m. from the company founder. You can find that at teamnorthside.com. But for right now, I'm going to tell you this. These are some games. There are a particular set of games. On the new version, there will be a adventure discovery program. These games have little contests in there where our advertisers place items that you've got to do some mathematical equations or some journey type things where you read to get there. They're educational. They call it edutainment. And it's designed to inspire the youngsters and the older people to go and start thinking as they travel through these games. And in that adventure discovery game, you'll have access to product placement, which is generating money, surveys, generating money, everything to keep you guys engaged and people engaged. And it's a great value. Right now we have a number of games that we give to everybody for free here. Talking about games, let's do this. Let's go up to the game section. There are companies that will take a subscription fee from you for $10, $15, $20 a month to get access to games. We do it for free. You think there's any value in that? Look at the games. They have 100% access 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If I give this to anybody who gives to 1,000 people, everybody gets access to those games for free. Now we're starting to talk about a little bit of value here. Zynga recently had a kind of down, well today their stock was down a little bit, but their business is in the area of virtual goods. It's about a $7 billion a year business right now, $7.9 billion business. 800 and something million comes right through Facebook alone, virtual goods. That's what we're talking about in this particular area. You can buy and sell goods through here. It's all revenue, we all share it. Okay, so let's do this. Now let's go ahead and go back home because I want to keep opening this up. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a dynamic bar at the bottom here. There's a dynamic bar at the top. Anytime we click it anywhere, it's going to close down that top one. It's just going to leave the bottom one. So I wanted to show you how that works so the functionality is there. Let's talk about this. We're going for value here. Let's go about software. Go ahead and click on that if you don't mind, Bill. Anytime. Go right ahead. There we go. Okay, here's an interesting thing. Internet security, video, audio, graphics, I can go through it. All kinds of different video categories, internet categories. The interesting thing is, it's all recommended is to be in the very best software in their software categories. Whose opinion is that? Some really smart people. Really smart people. The interesting thing is that it's no viruses, no adware, no spyware, no malware. It's been run through 41 different scanners before it gets there. I had a problem the other day. I tried it. I'm not real literate on the internet, but I can tell you, I tried it. It pulled up right away. It did it. It's the first time in my life where I've ever been able to download something that was in the internet, it was in security, that they didn't try to sell me like 100 things behind that. I'm going, oh, I don't want to put my credit card in there because I don't know what's going to keep coming. You know, that didn't happen with this one. So far I'm doing pretty good. It's been about a week. The interesting thing is, it's all right here, it's all highly recommended, and it's free. Maybe not massive value, but we're getting closer to value. Would you agree with that? Techie, maybe close? A little value, right? Okay, let's see if we can get there. Let's go to the Smart Library. Okay. Lots of people are interested in knowing how to use Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Windows 7, Vista, Outlook. Go ahead, let's go over here a little bit more. Let me show you a couple things here. WordPress, I had needed an answer to a question on a WordPress item. My son has a little website. I wanted to fix something up, but I couldn't figure out how to do a link in the back. So if I ask him, it's going to cost me like, I got to get him a new car or something, or he won't tell me. So I went into the WordPress and I figured out how to put this link on the back. It took me about 10 minutes. It worked like, I thought, well, I finally have